What's up, my two babies? It's Quela and welcome back to my channel, babies. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome, and hit that subscribe button so you can join the family. So I know you guys seen that title, and I know you guys seen that thumbnail. What I'm doing today is giving you guys tips and advice on how to be successful in college. Yeah, your girl said it has to be successful in college. This is for the people that are thinking about going back to college. This is for the people that's going to college and the ones that's already in college. So yes. So I'm sharing with you guys tips that I use in college on how to make me successful through my college years. So before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to join the family. So yeah, without further ado, guys, we're about to get right into this video. These are the tips that helped me get through my college years while I was in college, and I was successful at it, and I got my degree. So if you guys want to know how to be successful and want to learn how to get through your college years, just keep on watching and stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's it, that's all. Just keep watching and stay tuned to my video.
Okay.
So tip number one I got is participate. Participate. Flat out. The reason why I say that, because participating is basically part of your grade. A lot of people might not know that, or a lot of people might not believe it. But yes, participation. What? But yes, participation is part of your grade, and teachers do look at that. The next one, if you need to, baby, sit in front of the class. Like, people don't know, like, sitting in front of the class as well is a good idea. I know when every class I had, baby, I sat right in front of the class, because that basically helped me understand what the teacher was saying, and that made me like focus more on what the teacher is saying. So if I'm sitting all the way in the back of the classroom, like if the class is big, so college classes are bigger than high school classes, so you sitting in front of the classroom, you understand the teacher better, and then like if they have a big old projector or whatever, you can see what's on the screen, or you can see what the teacher is writing down. So sitting in front of the classroom don't make you a nerd or don't make you anything but help you get good grades. So if you want to get good grades, I advise you to sit in the front of the classroom, because, baby, ain't nobody, your friends, the people that's you associated with in class, or nobody else not going to give you the grade but your teacher. So I advise you guys, if you want to sit in front of the class, if you have to, because I'm not going to say that sitting in front of the class help you get good grades or whatever, because, I mean, it don't matter where you sit at for your good grades, but I'm saying it help you understand the teacher better. It help you take good notes better if you can't hear the class, like I said, especially if it's a big class. So sitting in front of the classroom is a good idea for the people that didn't, that don't sit in front of the classroom. Or you might think that, people might think that you're a teacher's pet because you're trying to sit in front of the classroom by the teacher. Let them think what they want to think, honey, because at the end of the day, your teacher's grading you. The next one I have is take notes. Take good notes, guys. Taking good notes is very good. And not even just writing down notes. Because I know me, I'm more so like, I recorded in class. So, whenever I got home, y'all, I'm not going to lie, I be forgetting, the minute that I get up and push that chair to that table to go to my next class, I be forgetting what the teacher said already. So that's why I'm always recording. So even if you got to record on your phone to take good notes, that can be part of taking good notes. Because I know a lot of times people just don't want to sit down and write down notes all day. Write down the key important parts of what the teacher is saying. You don't have to write word from word, but only the important keys on what the teacher is saying that you know that's gonna stick to you when you get home. I'm more so one of those students that just basically record it, so I can understand better, and I'm like, oh, okay, I remember her saying this, or I remember him saying this. So yes, that's a good idea. Number 4 I have is manage your time. So manage your time, guys, especially for the ones that's in college, especially for the ones that's in a dorm. If you know that you got a test coming up, baby, don't go to that party. If you know that you got homework coming up, or you just got to study for a test or a homework assignment, do not go to the party. You need to do worry about the grades first and then your homework. And I mean, worry about the grades first and then go and party. Or worry about the grades first and then go shopping what you have to do. Or even if you're not in the dorm, you can still manage your time. And I manage my time. I'm not even just talking about party wise. Even when you go to work, manage your time. So make sure if it needs to be. When I was in college, I used to work at Subway and I used to work at the boat. Not at the same time. I used to work at Subway first, and then that's when I left Subway to go to the boat. And to my book bed to work faithfully. So when I was sitting there eating, or when we were slow at work, just pulled out my books and just start studying or just start doing my homework. So that's part of managing your time as well. When you know that you have work that needs to be done, go ahead and do it. The next one I have is get a strategy for studying. So what I mean by getting a strategy for studying is first, take some good notes. That's for one. The next one is if you need to make a daily routine with you studying, let that be a strategy. Let that be a strategy for studying, which means you can take out one day out of the week and go to the library, or you don't necessarily have to go to the library just to study. You can go to, that can be an option. You can go sit in your bedroom and study. You can, go anywhere, get a quiet place in the house and just study. Just take the time out to study. If you don't have a quiet place in the house, you can sit in your car if needed to be. Like I said the library is one. You can go to the tutoring lab. All these options is open for you to study. Or choose a quiet place in the school building to study. That can be an option to study. The next one is make friends and network. Make friends and network is a very, very, very good idea. I had a couple of friends in college that I used to network with. There's nothing wrong with networking and making friends if you got the right people. You got those that always like to come to class late, or if you got those that don't like to do their homework, or don't like to participate in class, or don't show up in class at all. Those are not good people to study with or try to network with, should I say. So find people that that's always constantly coming to class. Find people that that's getting good grades. Find people that that participate in class and listen. Those could be the good networking friends, because they're always on time they're always there. So find those kind of people to study with and network with, then they'll be fine. You'll get a good grade like that. So networking is very, very, very important, especially when it comes to doing projects. The teacher grade you based off a couple of things when you're doing group project. The first one is grading you together, see how y'all do together as a group, individually. And grade you on how you did and grade you on the assignment itself. So those three keys right there will get you your A in class, because they grade you individually to see how you do your work on your own, and of course the overall grade of the overall project itself, as far as your paper, your essay paper yourself, not just your friends. I mean, not just your your friends that you did it with. They grade you on all three of those. The next one I have is get some sleep. Get some sleep. Don't choose partying over trying to get your homework done. Don't choose partying over trying to study, because at the end of the day, that's your grade and that's your degree, basically. So if you want that good grade, if you want that degree, you have to get that good grade. And even if it takes for you to change your work schedule around, that could be good. Because when I used to work at the boat, especially, I used to have to tell my supervisor, no, baby, I got hired straight 11 to 8. Well, 11 in the morning to 8 at night. So that's what I was scheduled. So anything past 8, so like he used to try to schedule me from 8 to 7 in the morning. How I'm gonna work from 8 to 7 in the morning if I go to school? So I had to tell him, baby, like, this not finna cut it. Like, nuh-uh. Of course he got mad or whatever, but baby, I don't care. So I have to do what I have to do, because at the end of the day, this is my grade. Yeah, money. Yeah, you might say that money is very important, but money's not important as my grade right now, because I'm trying to get this money. Now I'm trying to get this grade so I can get good money. So yeah, get some good sleep. Like I say, even if it takes for you to change that work schedule, baby, change it. Because at the end of the day, baby, your career is more important than that job. Your grade is more important than that job. So yeah. The next one I have is, of course, go to school. Go to class. If you don't go to class, go to school, how you expect to get good grades? Like, they don't even add up. You want good grades, but you want A's and, you know, I guess A's and B's or whatever like that, but you're not even going to school to get the A's and B's. You just doing whatever, not going to class, but you want good grades. You have to go to class. Point blank period, especially in college, because they see that you're not going to class. If you don't go to class more than I forgot how many times, then you can't get in trouble for that, and they can't drop you from that class. So that's why it's very important to go to class, because you can eventually get dropped from that class. And when you get dropped from the class, you get dropped from the class, but it's not going to be looking good on your transcript. You got dropped from the class and basically seem like you failed the class if you didn't go. The next one I have is ask for help. So, babies, I'm not gonna lie. I stayed in that tutor room with Sean, Maria, and Mr. Smith. Like, one day I had a 20-page paper to do. When I tell you I was in that tutoring room faithfully every day, because even before I went to work, or even if when I got off early, I was going straight to tutor, because I had to do what I have to do in order for me to get my grade that I wanted. And like I said, if it weren't for Mr. Smith, Sean, or Maria, baby, I don't know. Shout out to them, because they gave me that A in that English class. Like, it was an English class. I'll never forget the English packet. That was a 20-page paper, y'all. And I was so exhausted. But it was worth it, because I got the A at the end of the day. And like I said, I didn't care who walked past that tutor room saw me, because, baby, I was getting my grade. Like, I didn't care. I didn't care, because I was going to get that A. And with that being said, don't be scared to go to the tutor. If you got to go to the tutor, go to the tutor. If you need to ask for help, ask for people for help, ask for help. If you need to raise your hand in class, raise your hand in class and ask for help. Because people be so ashamed of asking for help in front of the class, or asking for help in front of the teacher, like in front of the class. Or they wait till the class over to ask for help. Baby, no, if I need help, I'm going to ask right then and there. I'm going to keep on raising my hands until I get it. Remember, no questions are dumb questions. So if you have to ask for help, baby, ask for help. Raise your hand and ask for help. Don't wait until, you get home and want to email your teacher to ask for help. Or don't sometimes wait to the end of the class and ask for help, because sometimes teachers have a next class, another class that they have to go to, or another class that's coming in, and they 9 times out of 10 can't answer your questions all the time. So that's why they give you the opportunity to ask for help when they ask you, do you have any questions? Because they sometimes don't have time to do it. It's either they have to go, or they just don't have time. So my thing is, asking for help is very, very, very important. All right, so if you want that good grade, that means you better ask for help. That's all I'm gonna say, because I stay asking for help. And the final one is buy used books. Buying used books is a very good idea, especially when you're in college, because students have that book before you. That means that when they highlight it, if you see like highlighted sections in the book, that means that 9 times out of 10, that's what the answers are in the book. I'm not going to say all answers, but highlighted sections in the book can be very, very, very helpful, especially when students write notes in the book. So my first semester in school, like when I first went to college, I bought all brand new books. And I regretted that. Why? Because like I said, I could have bought used books. But, you know, as time went on, that's what my fiance was telling me, like, you could have bought all these used. And, of course, I had opened all of them already, because they came in a wrapper. From my second semester on down, you know, till I finished college, I bought nothing but used books, if they was only in good condition or whatever. Because other than that, and some books, I get it, some books that you probably can't buy used, because they probably be wrapped up already, or they just don't have it used anymore. They never did, you know, have it used. So I get that point. Or buying brand new books, if you don't have to, then try to do it that right, because buying used books is like very, very, very important as well. 9 times out of 10, that's where the answer's at. So yes, guys, these are my 10 tips and advice on how to get good grades in college and stay focused. And like I said, I hope these tips was very helpful to you guys. These are the tips that helped me, so I hope it helped. I'm trying to help you get good grades and, you know, be successful in college like I was getting good grades and being successful. And to this day, I have my degree. And college is a very fun experience. It is. Don't get me wrong, college is a very fun experience, even though I didn't get to the college dorm. But college itself was it was a good experience. I loved it. And it was just fun. It was. and you did a lot of networking and stuff like that, and it was like a different environment, much growner, should I say, than high school, I guess, because you have adults in college. But it was much growner. You don't really have to worry about nobody. You don't have to worry about nobody fighting. Arguing, yeah, you're gonna still worry about arguing, you know, every now and then. But as far as fighting, you don't have to worry about that. You don't at all. For the most part, people either say to themselves, or when they do talk to others, they get along pretty good. So that's why it's always good to network with people in college, because it can help you in the long run. And not even just like in college period, but like it can help you get a job in the long run when the person that you was in the group with, or the person that you had class with, got some network, got some pull on getting a job after college or whatever like that. So that's why it's always good to network. Not so much trying to always stay to yourself, because staying to yourself can, like, what can I say? Staying to yourself can, like, put you like in the bind, should I say, where you don't know nothing really. I'm not saying know nothing like that, but where you just sheltered away from, when you just away from everybody, not really having fun like that. You just, you know, shut in and kind of sad. So when you like networking or whatever, you got a lot of people around you, people that's willing to help. People probably, like I said, they got plugged when you graduate from college or whatever, or when y'all graduate, they got plugs on jobs. So, or teachers or professionals. Like, it's always good to be cool with professors as well, because they can give you the hookup on jobs. You never know. So yes, guys, that was my story time for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when Quela posts on her channel. And I'm going to see you guys in another video. Peace.